Hi, this is my final project on power. So, at the beginning of the course, we are doing power. I think this project for me is such a vague and hard to grasp idea. Two things really come up to my mind. First thing is, as a CEO, why do I need more power? The second thing is, power is to get stuff done, is to get to move to other tasks. My job as a CEO, I'm already busy. Why do I need to learn more about power? And I want to tell everyone I was completely wrong. Wrong to the extent that after Jeffrey Pfeiffer's course, I have a new epiphany about power. I think power is the act and action to change people's mindset, perspectives, and make people move. And those doesn't require you to be a CEO. It's about the cause, promoting business as a force of goods, and being an honorable merchant is in this quest of learning power and doing power. I get it from the course. The next critical step is to understand how can I lay out these narratives, right? Business as a force of goods, being an honorable merchant. But what exactly do I have to do to make this become in fruition? The first step I did is to build a stronger personal and professional network out with my colleagues and outside of my networks, to develop a network of colleagues who will be my allies and supporters for the projects that I'll be working on. And also identify the people or potential people who want to build a stronger relationship with, and having like a lunch break and coffee time to meet them. I also participated in my EMBA cheerleading squad and softball team to gather supporters to see whom will be interested in learning about business as a force of goods. And I think in retrospect, this was more of a self-awareness stage. I was able to gather meeting and talking to people and learn a lot from each one of them. And the second step is to develop a larger network outside of my organizations. As a CEO, you are able to commend the dedication and workload of your company. But what do I really stand for outside of my organizations? This is a critical question since it was never been challenged to my mindset before. I recall what my CF, Richard, was teaching me in a coaching session. Richard, you're a CEO, so what? Right? There are millions or even billions of CEO, maybe, I don't know, out there. And what really makes you different and stands out? Therefore, this really shifts my perspective. I have set up an active strategy and goal to develop a larger network to increase my professional gravitas on LinkedIn. First, by setting the goal of increasing 20% in terms of followers and engagement rates. And next, by writing 2 to 3 posts every 2 or 3 weeks. And also interact with industry-specific people on different kind of online forums. And reaching out to existing contacts to know who I can have a specific exposure to myself to different key topics. So I was able to make myself become the LinkedIn top voice in decision making, and also by interacting with people who I want to grow and learn together, such as Stanford Lead or YPO. And in this process, I can see myself evolve to become more keen to what I want to see myself as a leader, industry leader, a key voice, top opinions on sustainability. The motto, ESG is everything, start to become a key drivers for me to advance in such arena. Okay, so now I have come up with my personal narratives is to becoming an industry expert in ESG and sustainability, and also transforming the existing business to become business as a force of good. So one thing is to become experts in ESG on circularity, impact-driven leaders, and to broadcast this eco-friendly packaging around the society. Second is to have allies and supporters who be in the media, young generation CEOs, and also government officials or industry leaders, and even financial institutions to support our cause to have a better packaging strategy on planet Earth. What I did was 2 initiatives to accomplish my goal. The first one is to form a formal strategic partnership with PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC ESG consulting arms at the partner level, also with AI startups and Microsoft digital platform teams. This platform will enable the measurement of carbon emissions across different packaging industry, not just on the glass, but also on PCR, plastic papers. And by working together to create this so-called ESG battleship, we can bring together industry leaders, business enterprises, and public sectors to focus on driving innovative solutions that will be addressing the challenges of ESG reporting, measurement, and ultimately contributing to a more sustainable future. And the second initiative I did was to bring together a diverse group of influential individuals to promote ESG initiatives. So this is the motto on ESG is everything. This includes second generation CEOs, industry mentors and consultants, startup founders to have this seminar. And in the essence of, we have this esteemed honor to invite Greenpeace to present on the topic of how to reduce CO2 emissions. The presentation will feature two speakers who will share their insights as well as their expertise on the concept of reuse, reduce, and recycle. These thought-provoking topics aim to inspire the attendees and encourage them to take tangible actions in supporting ESG initiatives. So our actions are not solely motivated by the business interests. We are driven by a genuine desire to make positive impact on the world. So we are aspired to be recognized as ESG experts. And this initiative is such a powerful step toward achieving this goal. By working together with all these influencing individuals, we were able to gather a group of similar mindset and collective group of people to become handling the mission of business as a force of good. And we are honorable merchants. So two things happened. After the initiative with the digital ESG platforms, we were able to find out new filtering machines that can even increase our company's profitabilities on recycling. And we are able to end at providing 100% recycled glass by the end of 2030. And this is an extraordinary concept. By doing the ESG initiatives, we're able to increase the long-term competitiveness and profitability of the firm. This was not original. It was not original goal, but this is indeed one of the disruption in the industry. And on the second initiatives, we are able to get media and public attentions that a group of new CEOs or second generation CEOs who cares about sustainability and who want to business as a force of good, acting as honorable merchants, reflects back to my own personal narratives and to this broader sense, including a group of people. So we share a common cause together. And this is so impactful, such that it's not about my firm or myself to build power, but it's about a group of similar mindset people to get a gratitude certificate by Greenpeace and to opening up to different kind of collaboration opportunities with social impact group in the future. Throughout this course, I have experienced tremendous and profound transformation in my understanding of power. Initially, I am more just a business-oriented CEO to think power is just about driving profitability and driving the top-line revenues. But through engaging with my CF Gricha and also participating in the course forums, my perspective has shifted significantly. I think the power of learning, the power of trying to drive goods in the society is what sets you apart to become an influencer, a key opinion leader, a top voice in the business community, in the industry leaders such as PwC, Microsoft, or Greenpeace, and also among my peer groups of CEOs and interaction with other critical stakeholders. It is important in conclusion to understand power is not something that is bestowed upon individuals solely because your position and title. Power is built gradually and continuously throughout learning, growth, and the ability to drive positive change in the society. True power lies in influencing others, mobilizing them for a cause, and earning their trust to follow your lead. This course has changed me tremendously. I would solely recommend this course for anyone with the practical tools on cultivating power effectively. I have gained a deeper understanding of the power dynamics and at play in ways of my presentation to have this ambience or gravitas in different contexts, and have developed strategies to navigate these dynamics with intention, good intention, and purposes. So, in conclusion, in the end, I want to thank Professor Jeffrey Pfeffer and also my CF Richard to come up with this wonderful content for me to learn, not just to stop at CEO level, but start to grow more power to become an influence voice and an active driver for business as a force of good in Taiwan, to make Taiwan a greener island. Thank you.